that I own and know. I'm letting go. I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then follow home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.
Alrighty then, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vinny Minnie. This is your first time with us. Welcome aboard, although I have my doubts that this is your first time, because this, my friends, is lesson number 6. What's up, Charles? What's up, Ronald? Thanks for saying hello. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, smash that like button and give us a little note up there in the comments and let me know where you are logging in from here tonight. And of course, tonight is lesson number 6, strategy details. This is where things get really, really fun. So starting off, what's up, Barry? What do you need to do first? Number 1, as I've said in the other 5 videos, go back and watch videos 1 through 5. This is like Fight Club, right? Rule number 1, don't talk about Fight Club. Rule number 2, refer to the first rule, right? Same thing. Go back and watch lessons 1 through 5. I cannot stress enough about how important it is that you digest what is in lessons 1 through 5. You must have it in your head what the 1 through 5 is. What is it telling you to do? How your mind, every time before you execute the strategies I'm about to teach you tonight, the very pressing of the button, the things you need to do before that, looking at the overall picture. What is my context? What is my structure? What is my pattern? What am I looking for before I press that button? Of course, that final filter on the Mac V. And what? Algo Matrix, right? You guys should know this already. If you don't, zip, rewind, go back to those lessons, all right? What's up, Marcos, Doug? All right, we've got the whole crew up in here tonight. Let's get right into it. Let's kill the music. Again, these are some serious videos. Let me talk about what's going on next. This is lesson 6. As we go forward, this is where the rubber meets the road, folks. Like, divide the first part from the second part here. This is the big line in the sand, all right? What you have learned prior to this, okay, to the left. From this point forward, you have a new beginning as you move into this section, okay? What we should be doing now is taking what you already have learned, right? All that brain power. I'm going to be drawing a terrible brain here. All right, there we go. It looks like a cloud. There you go. All right, everything that's in your noggin right now. All right, you should know those things, and this is going to be applied. None of this stuff gets forgotten, okay? The stuff over here is just as important, but as you cross over here, it gets very easy to get into kind of what I call monovision, all right? You're going to be like, oh, I'm just looking for this thing, right? You look for bright, shiny objects, okay? You're going to like, ooh, double dot, okay, I got to do double dot, just going to go entry, and you totally forgot the things right before that you need to check, context, etc. But we do expect this up move, right? You'll start looking at things like just like this and get that monovision, tunnel vision. So make sure right now, start to apply what you have learned from the previous lessons into the forward, all right? So, other things about here tonight. We are going to get into the details of some of these. I'm going to use some of the examples specifically from, I don't know, yesterday and today. We're just, look, right off the bat. These are not, pre-set up and pre-fabbed. You guys are going to see the action. We actually even, we came in last night and we went ahead and posted a broker statement. I know people like joke about how, why don't you post a broker statement every day? Look, I showed you guys how hard that was last night, but we're going to get into it here tonight on how and what you need to do, including, I know some people have been asking, okay, Vinny, so I'm coming into your room here. I see the room, but how do I get on audio with you? How do I watch the live streams? Okay, so first of all, you're already in a live stream right now. This is on our live stream system right here. Okay, what you're looking at right now, you see this kind of 6 grid in front of me with a few monitors over here on the left. All right, this is one unit that I have. We also have, those of you who have been here for a while, you guys know I'm transitioning over to another machine, which is a 5-screen setup, 43-inch verticals that I've told you guys, in my opinion, today with today's technology is the ideal. Let's see, what did I get to? Did that give me to Monday? Alrighty then, today is technically Wednesday, but Monday was a closed day. So let's start right here. Tuesday coming into the beginning of the week. we'll look at some of these setups, not only mine, but some of the members in our crew as well, to go into some details of the strategies. And I want you to know how to navigate our room, okay? So goals for tonight are to know where to go as you move into your strategies in your first 40 days. Remember back to some of our videos, you guys should already know this. And if you don't know this, come and talk to me, okay? Don't ever be afraid to approach me either, okay? I've heard some people that are like, I know it's tempting in school. There was those kids that were always afraid to ask questions. Don't be one of those, okay? We're dividing up our 120 days into the first 40 days, the second 40 days, the final 40-day sections. This is important, okay? It matters to me that you guys succeed in this. I want you to know that you have me to ask questions to. Come to me, okay? I know that a lot of people, like I've found that some people are going to some of the members, and I know that's tempting to do as well, but I can assure you, no one can teach you this stuff better than me. Don't be afraid to approach me. I have got a new kind of a turnover into this year that even for myself, I know sometimes I might be a little intimidating. I am working on that to go, I don't want you to ever be intimidated to come and ask me a question. Now, if you're a troll and you want to troll on, look, that's different. So, but don't get mixed up with what the trolls and me completely wrecking their minds and the people and the members in our crew who I am here to help you as you guide through here. We want you to have your questions answered. We want you to know where to go. All right, without further ado on that, remember, as you press into your first 40 days, right here at this marker, when you hit that 40-day mark and you finish out the first series of videos, getting through the strategy sections and the training mentorship materials, you need to be scheduling a phone call here with me, okay? Right here, call me up, okay? Let's have a chat. Let's see where you are. Let's make sure you're on the right track. Let's talk about what strategies you are going to choose, because as you go into the next section, as you choose these strategies that I'm going to go into details on in the next series of videos, everything from here on forward is detail, 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 okay? The stuff prior to this was fundamental setups for us. Remember that. Going forward though is literally, it's as simple things as how to press the button, when to press the button. That's it. Think about it. How to press the button, when to press the button. This is a video game now, folks. We approach the market as a gigantic video game. You guys are going to be talking about it very soon with me about the whole Nav case. If you guys don't know who Nav is, go look him up. Really cool, interesting case that just happened. They just wrapped up his court case. I think it was last month. And there's a book coming out around May-ish of this year. You guys are going to be able to get some copies of that yourself and go check out this guy who he was a savant of the markets, just wrecked the markets completely. And in court, he literally looked at the judge and he's telling the judge that he really didn't think of trading as trading, or that he was doing anything that was, at the time, they're accusing him of doing some wrong things, like doing fake trades and spoofing and all the things that he was doing with his automated system and his program. But he said, I never really thought of it as trading or taking money away from anyone. It was just a game to me. That's it. He said it was just a video game to him, and he just absolutely wrecked it, and that is what we do. I find that interesting to see that, somebody else, because I know a lot of times, like, it's very unique what we do, so we get we get trolled pretty hard, because people don't believe what we do and how we can possibly do what we do. All right, but without further ado on that, at that 40-day spot, give me a call. But this is the key that we are talking about here on video number 6. This, again, in this 40 days, this is after you've gotten through the practice stuff. I won't get into that, but right here, this is where we are on video 6, okay? Where you are going to be ready to call me up and be like, these are the 2 or 3 strategies that I want to master. This is your goal as you go into this next section, is to go, hey, Vinny, these are the 2 or 3 strategies that I want to master first. Here's how I'm going to approach it. Here's what I'm going to do with my market replay as I understand it, how you have taught it, and here's how we're going to go forward. And if you're wrong about it, that's okay. We'll get you adjusted. We'll get you going on it, or I will direct you to some videos on how to do that if you have any questions or concerns. Okay? Everybody good with that so far? Right? Don't be afraid to call me up. You guys get that? Type me a 1. If you got a few questions around that, type me a 2. Let's see how the crew is doing here tonight. And let's get into some of the details on how you are going to execute with us inside of our room. So you should already be in our Discord room, but I know it can be overwhelming. Okay, over here on the left, we have a ton of menus on the left. We know there's a get started section. Here's the public lobby where most of you guys are kind of hanging out with us. And this is kind of where all the action is here in the main chats. I'm going to duplicate this right here. Oh, first of all, back up. It's tempting to use Discord, the app on your computer. Rule number 1, do not use the Discord app. Does everybody get this? Okay, thank you guys for typing the 1s and the 2s, but I want you to remember this. Do not use the Discord app on your PC. Now, if you want to use the Discord app on your phone, that's fine. You want to use it on a tablet, that's fine. But one of the core key things that you have to do when you are working inside of our crew is to be able to, especially initially, put in screenshots very quickly. This is a technical thing, folks. This is not because, oh, you know, I think it's easy, like there's some doesn't work thing. It works, okay? I'm not telling you it doesn't work, so don't come back to me and be like, oh, don't worry, Vinny, I got it to work. I know what I'm doing. I promise you, you don't. Anytime you ever argue with me, it's going to be a loss. I promise. I think through everything. I have a reason for everything that I do, so just hear me out as your mentor. Do as I say, please. Yes, thank you, Ronald. Uninstalling it now. Good job, man. Here is why. Okay, I'm going to show you some things that, Ronald, you will admit you cannot do a couple things. In fact, actually, I think I have the app. By the way, you can have both, okay? You can have the app installed. So I won't fault you if you have the app installed. Look, I still have the app installed too. Okay, here we go. I'm going to bring the app down here. If it's off screen, shift move, right click, move. Oh, it's giving me. Oh, it's not gonna move. Maybe if I resize it, let me grab it. There we go. Okay. So it couldn't grab the title menu. Okay. So inside of the app, let me show you something I can't do. Okay. Does it let me copy? No. See, they still haven't changed this. Look at this. When I right click. Do you see copy image anywhere on here? I see copy link, open link, copy ID, copy message link. I'm trying to copy this image. How can I save this image to my desktop if I wanted to? How can I put this in my own room if I want to? How can I, there are 1,000 reasons, just please get this point right now. Uninstall this crap off your computer, or at least don't use it, and don't use it as an excuse is why you can't copy paste screenshots, okay? Now watch what I can do over here. I want to copy paste, like let's say that I want to grab this image right here of this handsome man, and I want to copy this and I want to paste it over here. I can't, okay? There's no way to copy paste, and don't tell me, oh, I can CV, Vinny. What if I CV? No, doesn't work, can't do it. You need to be able to do this, watch. I'm just using the browser app of the same thing, right? I'm gonna duplicate this channel so I can come back to this location. You see how easy that was too, by the way? Look at that. I can do 2 versions of it instantly. See how I just right clicked, duplicate? That's how you duplicate tabs. This is a browsing thing. Hopefully you guys know this thing. Okay, we're in 2020 now, people. You need to know how to use a computer. All right, but look at this. Now I've got 2 of these. But let's say, especially platinum members, okay, you guys have your own, your own rooms. Some of you guys have your own sections, but you're like, oh, Vinny had this awesome screenshot today. Look at this one. Golly gee, I wonder why the market turned right here. Okay, you want to save this? Watch this. Right click. Oh, save image as. Copy image address. Do you see all these beautiful and amazing options that you have in the browser-based Discord? Everybody get this, okay? If you get that you need to uninstall Discord and you need to use the browser-based Discord app in a browser, if you get it, type me a 1. If you don't understand or you want to argue with me, type a 2 so that I can laugh at you. Okay, all right, so I'm going to copy image, and now I'm going to go over here to say Simon's room. Like, hey, Simon, I was going to drop this in your room later today. Okay, and look at it. Simon's like, yeah, dude, hook me up with that sweetness, that sweet, beautiful stuff you got right there. Hook me up. So I'll be like, here you go, Dope. Copy, paste. Boom! Look at that. Boom. I'm like, oh, hey, you know what? Dougie might like this one today. Here you go, Dougie. Boom! Control V. Oh, look, here's BF4. Raylan might want this. Boom! Oh, look, you know what? I might want to put this in the training today because Vinny's tips and tricks. Oh, I want to put it in here. Boom! Holy shnikes! Look how easy that was. Now, let's say that I'm in Vinny's tips and tricks and I'm like, hey, Vinny, I see this picture that what is this thing? How do I use this thing? Watch what you can do. You come up here to the picture and go, hey, Vinny, what's this thing? Copy, come out here, gonna go to the public room, and I'm like, hey, yo, Vinny, what's this thing? Can you tell me what this is, please? Oh, look at that. See how easy that is? Copy, paste is an amazing thing. App is sometimes lower res too. Yeah, you got resolutions problems. Watch this. Another thing about zooming in, zooming out, if you're in the app, you have to go into settings and change your font sizes so you can't see anything. Watch this. In a browser, I click right here, I hold control, and I scroll my mouse, okay, and I can zoom in, I can zoom out, I can make things big, I can make things small on the fly. There is zero reason to use the Discord app, so if you think that you have a reason, don't, okay? Unless you're a live streamer, it's a different thing, okay? There are reasons to have it. It's the reason I have it still installed, because when I'm using the live streamer, it has some little function that I need, but we're not gonna get to that, okay? You guys got it? Browser is awesome, app is okay. Discord, I love you, but you guys know the truth, all right? There's a couple limitations on your app here, and it's cool, bro. It's cool. I love you guys. Like, I love that you guys are free. I'm sure one day you guys are gonna make us pay for it or throw ads all over it, and I'm actually perfectly fine with that. It's an amazing app, so thanks and kudos. Most people, I think, do it just to try to keep Chrome at bay. Yes, modern PC with SSD. Yep, definitely. Again, you want to have a decent PC, but look, we're talking about apples and apples, right? The Discord app is likely also going to be heavier than a browser, but it's debatable, right? So here we go. You're going to need to copy paste screenshots. Extremely important, okay? I'm going to talk about the mechanics of things here tonight. You need to also know, speaking of other Discord things, whoa, I'm moving my room around. Okay. Other things you're going to need to know how to do with Discord. Okay. Sometimes, look, Windows right. Oh, shoot. Just move it to another window. Didn't want to do that. Just wanted to do this. Windows right. Windows left. So I got two of these side by side. Please tell me I didn't lose my spot. No. Okay. So I got this one here on Monday, and I'm going to duplicate this again. Right click, duplicate. Okay. Because I want to keep my place right there. Now, let me log in again. It's okay. All right, so now I'm in some different spot. This is the latest, okay, but I'm over here right where I had my place marked where I was talking with Els on Monday, okay? See how neat this is? I want you to know how to navigate Discord well, okay? Can't type the true, okay? So, other things you need to know how to do. On the left-hand menu, there are two different types of rooms in Discord. Okay, and I know this is basic for some people, but just hang with me. Two types of rooms. Okay, now some people call these menus. I like to call them rooms. Okay, check the rooms on the left. Go into a room because people can hang out there. I guess that's why I call it the room. It's not really just a menu because people are in there hanging out, talking, chatting, yada yada. Okay, there are audio rooms. Text only rooms, which is, I'm going to put an asterisk by that because, look, these are very interactive rooms. We can post screenshots, we can post videos, we can post Giphies, we can do all kinds of cool stuff, we can post documents. That's why the Discord is extremely important for you to know how to navigate and feel comfortable with, because this is our primary means of communication. As you move forward to start executing in strategies, you need to know where to do it, how to do it, and of course, during that execution, how to get help is extremely important to know how to do, and how to get in communication with the rest of the crew. So audio rooms, what are the audio rooms? Scroll down a little bit farther past the public section, okay? And right here, you will see premium voice channels, okay? Now, I think I probably need to change this. I should just call it, awesome voice channels, because this is not all premium. Some of these sections are open to the public, okay? As of right now, as of this date, today is February 19th, 2020. Speaking of free things, those of you guys who have been asking me about Flowmaster is included inside of the gold pack until March the 1st. Now, anybody who's purchased with our stuff, you guys already get it, okay? But going forward, okay, Flowmaster will be either purchased separately. It is such a powerful piece of our tool set. Algobox will be separate and included for Platinum members, of course. Platinum gets everything, all right? But it will be separate. So those of you guys who have kind of been on the fence, yes, you can always join us later, but this is the only time of year that will ever also include Flowmaster here in February as we move forward. So keep that in mind. March 1st, Flowmaster will no longer be included if you want to join with us. So That might change your opinion on a couple things. Don't know, but just want to let you guys know on some of that. So how to come into these rooms on the free rooms. These are currently still free. Whether that changes in the future or not certain. But as of right now, you guys can come in here, hang out with us, see what's up. These are audio only. Now, this is because I'm in this transition phase trying to move over to the other computer. Okay, we got this 5-screen setup over there. Hopefully at some point I can figure out how I can stream those like I used to, although it's not going to be like what we used to, because that was 1920 by 1080 screens. That was easy to do. You know, we had a bunch of those and that was easy. 4K is a whole different animal when it comes to streaming. So I don't know that ever happened. So we're going to be relying on these audio rooms. So make sure, go and test out whether you can connect to these. In fact, come check it out right now. I'm hanging out here in this meetings and hangouts. You can see my thing is glowing green there. That means my audio mic is running and somebody can hear me right now if you join into this room. It's as simple as clicking right there where it says meetings and hangouts. That's all you have to do. Just click it one time, not even a double click. Okay, watch. I'm going to join in here with these guys. Bloop. Oh, I didn't hear a sound. Usually there's a little sound that comes in as I go in. But hey, now Remel and BB and eMiniBot can hear me even if they weren't on the live stream right now, if they're hanging out in this room. Okay, if I want to go to Vinny Jams Live, see, now I just clicked in here. Now I can listen in or I can speak into this room, audio room. You guys got that? If you have any problems or questions around the audio, put those in the chat now. If you get and understand how to get into audio, let me see my crew who knows how to attach to the audio rooms. Because again, sometimes these rooms are getting a little bit lonely, folks. I don't know that people know that they're there or what, but you know, usually there's like, you know, tops right now, there's like 10 or 12 people kind of coming into the audio room. Now I know it's not absolutely necessary, and I'm not in there talking the entire time, and we're all doing different 90-minute trade sessions per day. You know, this afternoon I did the late session after the FOMC announcements, but you know, come hang out, right? You can gain a lot from being in there. I have a feeling you're going to get a lot. I've been hanging out particularly in the Squawk room with the news stuff. A lot of news stuff has been moving the markets lately. We do have a Squawk service that we're kind of trying to use in here, but we got to figure that out. They were originally going to be working with us. Now they're kind of trying to transition. They're doing some beta things, so I don't know if that's going to keep going or not. But as of right now, we've got the Squawk service kind of coming in there with us as well. And I'm in there as I see news events coming in. I'm also talking about that and talking along as I am trading, kind of walking through what I'm seeing and how I'm looking at the markets at that time in the big picture perspective, as well as the executions that I'm taking. Okay, so that's important. You can always see who's typing. Look at that. There's Ron down there typing right now. That's awesome. Other things about coming into Discord. So audio rooms, need to know that. Now, how to get your study on. Okay, so first of all, we've got the premium section. So premium members, this is for premium members only. If you are coming into this section, we have things like being able to get directly to, we kind of keep this chat lighter, very specific to things around premium access and things like our optimization settings and ATM settings, etc. So that chatter is a little bit more like that in the premium room, but feel free to bring your questions in there. Premium members have access to this area, and most of you guys who are watching this video are probably here for that. The lesson library, okay? If you want to watch the videos in order, we are going to have this section always available for what we believe the videos that should be watched in order. Now, of course, most of that's pretty easy, right? Video 1, 2, 3, 4. However, the next series of videos is not going to be like that. The next sets of videos are going to be topic-based, okay? Now, some of them are going to be labeled basic, some of them are going to be labeled intermediate, some of them advanced and platinum, okay? Those are sort of our 4 baskets of things that those are going to fall into. We will have those organized over here on the left a little bit differently as we press into the next section. However, and here's platinum section only, trade plans. That one's not used as much right now, but will be much more, so watch some of that. Pro skill team members, active criteria, and let's move down into the education section. Okay, education. This is what lesson number 6 is all about. As we come into lesson 6, where are you going to get these strategies and the videos that I'm going to be doing? I'm sure I'm going to post them in each one of these. So if you're going to come in here, this is what we call the catalog. Okay, you need to, in your first 40 days. I didn't spell that right. Catalog. Catalog. Whoops. Wow. Can't type. And escape. Okay. The catalog of all of our strategies is right here. Okay. you need to choose from these. These are the 3. Okay, now we've got quite a few. I don't even know. I haven't even counted these recently. And now that we've added Flowmaster, there are additionals, which, by the way, are awesome. Wait till you see some. So on the left, you need to come here and start to figure it out. Now, you might want to talk around. Hopefully, you've seen some videos. You should already have a good idea of the stuff that you really like, right? We have a lot of people who really like the 2-finger salute. This guy has been a goldie, oldie goldie for us for forever. Awesome trade setup. Some of these are not as popular. Some of these don't occur very often, like the bunny ears. Doesn't happen too very often. The breakout strategy, this is pretty cool. If you are a morning trader who needs to go to work, this is a great strategy setup because it's 3 trades in the morning. Each one of these has their unique setup. If you're a person who likes to use the fib tool, this D127 strategy is awesome. If you are a crude oil trader, right, we have stuff specifically around crude oil inventories on Wednesday. Now, here are the big ones, right? Look, the Flowmaster section. We are going to be, this is the first series of videos that's coming up after this video that we are going to get into the nitty-gritty details of each and every one of these. But what should you do with these? Let's hop in here to the, let's look at about the Flowmaster cross. Let's do the cross dots. You know what? Let's do the PRZ crosses. Let's come down here. So if you want to learn the Strat PRZ cross, okay? So you've heard me talk about, you'll watch me in some video, and we just crushing some trades. Come down here and check this out. What's up, Ronald Crochet? So come down here to the Strat PRZ cross, right? Simple as that. I'm going to click inside of here, and this is, in my opinion, how, when people say that picture's worth 1,000 words, it is so true, okay? You should be able to come right in here. We got 2 Rons from your office. Fantastic. Well, 2 Ronalds is better than 1. I mean, our Ron here is pretty awesome, I'm just saying. So I don't know, Ron, you've got some pretty big shoes to fill if you're going to be as awesome as Ron here. Of course, I mean, he's awesome because he's me. Ron was accused of being me at some point by some scammers. Now, watch, Ron. Hey, Ron, start typing so that they know that I'm actually typing with my hands in the air and either using my toes or some other appendage of my body to type with right now while you're typing because, they have accused you being me and everything. So, Oh, look at this. Okay, so look, the people who have accused Ron of being me, y'all are going to have to figure that one out, how I'm doing that right now and not touching my keyboard. Thanks. Oh, Vinny's got one of those head attachment things. Oh, look at that earpiece. You see that earpiece right there? That earpiece? See, that's how he does it. He's just got massive amounts of hotkeys, and he uses his ear. Yeah, we saw that recently. I'm not actually joking. Ron, how could you possibly be typing? You are me, and I am you, and you are within me, and the two become one. And okay, I'm getting weird now. And PRZ cross, what is it? The pictures should tell everything, but it's pretty much a PRZ with a cross in it. What are we gonna do? Right, you should be able to come in each one of these and kind of figure it out. Be like, okay, what's this one? Shark bot, oh, cross with a PRZ, okay. Look, these are not gonna be, this is not rocket science, okay? A lot of the stuff, all you need to do, come in here into the catalog and take a peek at the setups as they come, right? Look at this, be like, oh, white cross and a bot, oh, cool. And then we're going the opposite way. I get it, I got it, right? You should be able to see these. Here's a nice win right here. PRZ, this one kind of came behind the box, but this is a little bit of a unique case, tough one, but so powerful when we get these crosses. This is our Flowmaster cross, a beast, right? So let's scroll down here. What do we got? This one, you kind of just get the picture here. It's a PRZ with a cross in it, right? I mean, you guys are smart people. I don't really have to spell this out, right? You can go practice some of these. You're going to have these right there on your system. If you have Flowmaster, right? So I come back to that whole thing. You probably want Flowmaster, one of our most powerful additions to our arsenal. It's 3 color sets of crosses to simplify the process of flow. We're talking about order flow. It has to have size and speed, and then we adjust to 3 different levels, right? So that you can read it. Some people said earlier today, Vinny, so what are the cross colors? You got a white cross, you got a blue cross, and you got these little yellow gold cross looking things. Each one of these has a different meaning. The white crosses are obviously some point of direction where you really want to pay attention, and this is most of the time where we're looking for our entries. Now, the other ones tell us things about continuations. Okay, we're looking for continuations or reversals. In general, if you guys want to go ahead and take notes specifically around Flowmaster, just remember this. The golden crosses are continuations. They are continuation volumes, although obviously one like that, that's got a pinpoint location. But most of the time, if I'm looking for a continuation move, I know that I can keep on with the position if I continue to see gold crosses. Just think gold, continuations. Blue cross, you're going to get a minor pullback. In general, you're going to see a minor turn around the blue crosses, and then on the white, you are going to see something major coming in. That's all you really need to know, and then we'll apply the strategies to those. But this is how you do it. Okay, come through here, go through the catalogs, and see what you like. Okay, this is your job. Post video 6. Go through the catalogs. It's going to take some time, right? What about the double dot strategy? What's the double dot? That's it over here. Very, very simple setup, right? We are looking for, what's this? It's a power to, oh, this is in the wrong place. That's not a double dot. Simon, how dare you? I'm sure you had a reason. Why would Simon put this in here? Not a double dot, power dot long. Okay, I'm sure you had a reason. But okay. What have we here? That's a double dot. All right, so double dot. 2 dots in the location, pretty close by, right? Double dot, pretty simple, right? We got that. This one, although it's going against MACV, but like I've told you before, you can take a shot at these anywhere because they are just good. Read the context. Double dot comes in, enter on the second dot, pow pow, right? Easy setups. I think you guys kind of get that. Look at this one, double dot, little bit of heat, like a minor, like maybe 2 ticks of heat, tops, and then poof, great break there. Double dot, there's a classic one right there. I always like this one because this type actually also forms what? What's that right there? Pop quiz time. You should know, because you guys have been around here a while, should know that that is also a 1-tick wonder. We break just about 1 tick or so down into it. We get a dot with it. Boom. Rocking that out. Okay, double dots. You guys get the point here. Okay, come through these, look through these, get it in your mind what type of strategy that you want of these. Now, again, I really do think that these pictures kind of, they're worth 1,000 words. It's like a whole sentence, it's a whole paragraph of information in every one of these. How about the 2-finger salute? Let's look at these. You know, these look completely different from the other stuff. In fact, a lot of times we put these on blank charts, like what you see here. So we got a flipped. What does that mean? Well, if a 2-finger salute comes inside what we call the rivers are these blue outlines of the moving averages. Okay, this is what we call the river around those golden ropes. We are looking for a reversal if a 2-finger salute shows up in there. So rather than go in the direction of the 2-finger salute, like this is a down 2-finger, we are looking for a reversal, and that was a beauty there. Again, we are looking for about a 25-tick target on those on the reverse, and yet this thing continued to move on up. And again, we're not trying to claim that, oh, look, you know, you're getting these perfect entries all the time. No, they do happen. What about this one? Should we trade this in the same direction? Yes, this also has a power, right? You see a super up 2-finger. Is it near the goal? Is it near the river? No. Are we way outside extended? Yes. Are we inside of a flag? No. So we know that we are taking it long, right? Profit target, pow pow. And again, this is actually full auto. You can tell because we've got the high water mark over here and these little beauties right here, and you can see the P&L in the middle of the screen, which means this is on full auto on this one. But you can take these manually as well. Pop quiz time. What have we here? Let's see. I don't know, Vinny. What did we have here? We had an super up 2-finger inside the river. So what should we do? Yep, the answer to that one is pretty easy. We are looking for a reversal, and this one was executed well. Profit targets filled, $625 there on the Rusty. All right, so you can go through those. You can see the old versions. You can see the new versions. Here's the old 2-finger salute. So here's what we'll be replacing coming in past video number 6, right? The next series of videos will be short, sweet, to the point, which I know, thinking about me, that's kind of hard to do, and I get that, and I'm actually fine with that. You can wreck me for it. It's all good. But going forward, we're going to make them quick, fast. I'm hoping 5 to 15 minutes for the execution entries for each one of these strategies. Now, those that need more time, we'll take more time with them, but some of them are as simple as, look, you see this thing show up, here are the rules. right? If it's green, we're going up. If it's red, we're going down. If it's blue, we're going up. If it's pink, we're going down. Now, what are the exceptions to those rules? Exceptions list and stops and targets. Pretty simple, okay? Those are the things that are going to be in the next series of videos. Each and every one of these strategies will be explained in detail in a video. We will, of course, include them in these, but I think we're going to keep them separate as well. We'll have a web page devoted to those so that you can easily, quickly search for them, click them, watch them, put them into playlists, etc. At some point, there is a mobile app that's kind of in development, and it'll make its way at some point so that you guys can have a cool little checklist. I think it'd be so cool to have a checklist that you can open up on your phone and go, yep, seen that one, know that one, and see what you've seen and what you haven't seen. I think that'll be cool. So that's coming out as well sometime this year. So looking forward to that. NinjaTrader 8 somewhere. Yeah, we're trying to get it before summer. Don't beat me up if it isn't. Knock on wood here. But we've got some target dates. Won't talk about what those are exactly, but this year it's on the docket. Early this year, in fact. 2 finger salutes, trade journal notes. All right, we are right at about 30 minutes on this video, so I kind of wanted to keep this one short and to the point. Navigation, I want to make sure you guys know. So we've got Discord navigation. You know how to get help. Things about if you are new, okay? I'm going to reiterate this again. I talked in the last set of videos of setting up your screenshot utility. I really don't care which one you use, right? If you want to ask us, as long as you have one, and do not tell me you are using the one out of Windows. Listen to me right now. If you come and you tell me you're using the Windows snippet tool or the one that came inside of your Windows utility, I am going to kick you out of the room. I'm just joking. I'm not really going to kick you out of the room, but I'm going to want to, okay? Because I've reiterated this so many times in the videos. Get yourself professional tools. This is not a bake sale, people. This is not your grandma's and your grandpa's trading firm, okay? We are doing this, and this is serious business. We are using algorithmic trading tools. We use technology to our advantage. We are technology people. We are nerds, and we are proud of it, all right? We are using technology. Learn to use your technology. Use good tools. Be a professional. Get yourself a good screen capture utility that you can use well, okay? I don't care which one you use, but get a good one. Talked about the mouse thing. Bind your print screen to one of the buttons on your mouse. And if you didn't get the G300S like I told you to, and you don't have it bound to your mouse, you know, and you get a smackdown from me, it's because I told you so. I want to make things easy on you. Let me say something. I care enough to wreck you if you're doing this wrong. Okay? Know that. I will discipline you, not because I hate you, not because I don't like you. I will do it because I do like you, because I love you enough to tell you to do it. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I had my shirt. I was going to show you my shirt. All right? You see the shirt? All right? On the back, it says, "For those I love, I will do great and mighty and terrible things." Okay? I want you guys to succeed, right? There's a little bit of my ego riding on your shoulders, right? Our tools are awesome. I want you to excel. I want you to be amazing, amazing traders. I want you guys to surpass me. I want you guys to beat me. I was so proud today to see one of our members, who was it, Log? Was it Log crushing me today? Not really crushing me, but he did a good job. He hit 4K on some of his practice session. I was like, am I reading that right? Yeah, he's up 40-80 on this, and look at him. You know, we're talking about it. Stopped a little early on one, but you know, he's pushing it out and practicing, executing. Thanks, Ron. That you're punching. He's punching 4K, folks. That's my targeting, right? That's what if you see someone do it enough, you can do it. That's the other thing about it. If you do it enough, you can do it. Look, I'm going to give you, I think you guys may have heard this before, and I hate that I forget the guys' names. But the very first guy who ran a 4-minute mile, they used to say that it was impossible for somebody to run a 4-minute mile. They said it was impossible. Doctors, scientists used to say it is humanly impossible for a human, a bipod, you know what I'm saying, 2 legs, running upright, to run a 4-minute mile. They used to say it was impossible. Until some dude did it. I'm going to Google him. Let's see, who was the first minute mile guy? First person ever to run a 4-minute mile. Roger Bannister. All right, Roger Bannister for 400. All right, I'm not good at Jeopardy. I would suck at it. Yeah, Curtis nailed it. Britain's Roger Bannister hit the tape. First person to break the 4-minute mile. Now, who was the second person? Curtis, can you give me that one? Who was the second person to hit the 4-minute mile? Let's see what year that was. The year was 1954. Okay? Now, do you know how many more people broke the 4-minute mile in 1954? John, you got it. John Landy, awesome. He actually looked it up and found it. But and what year was it, Curtis? What year did John Landy do it? I bet you it was 1954. Because I'm pretty sure, here's what happens. There's a psychological barrier. When somebody believes something, your belief matters. Okay? 54. May. Okay, look at this, folks. Pause. He just said it's June 1954 was the second guy. Right here, it was May. Let's see. So a month after, this guy breaks a 4-minute mile. Do you guys think that's coincidence? Do you think, oh, humans just started eating more meat in their diet in 1954? Or they just started to, I don't know, you guys get my point, right? Was there something in the atmosphere that changed? Did the ground change? No. The only thing that changed was the belief that it was possible. Somebody said it was impossible. This guy, Roger Bannister, kudos to him. He's some crazy Jack Nard UK guy. I'm just joking. Don't be offensive, Vinny. I'm just having fun. We're just joking, having some fun. Comedy. Keeping comedy alive, people. Roger Bannister, the man, right? The myth, the man, the legend, breaks it, right? Nobody knows who John Landy is except for Curtis, because Curtis is awesome. Okay? But nobody else knows who the second guy was, but everyone knows Roger Bannister. In fact, I feel silly because I don't know Roger Bannister, and I've told this story several times. So the first guy broke the mental barrier that it was possible. So you guys might be sitting in your chair right now saying, I'll never get to a point where I'm making 4K a day. It's impossible. My mom told me I couldn't. My wife told me I couldn't. My dog told me I couldn't yesterday when I tried to feed him and bit my hand and told me I couldn't make 4K in a day. In fact, he ate my homework and my market replay, so that's why I told Vinny I couldn't do market replay on Saturday, because my dog ate my market replay button. It's a true story. Okay, he's a cyber dog. Yeah. Okay, so the point is this. You have to believe it, you have to see it, you have to execute it. Use market replay. Look at this guy. I told him today, I said, look at this guy. He should be teaching a class. He's taking his screenshots. He is posting in here, so I can help to critique him. I can tell whether or not he has his stuff set up properly. I can tell if he's zoomed in too far or not. He is executing, and he just executed well, and he now has the confidence to know that it is possible to do what he might have said at some point was impossible, and you might be sitting there in your chair saying it might be impossible too. And at the same time, I'm not trying to feed you some BS like some other turd bag scammers out there trying to tell you that, oh, this is going to be easy. Oh, this is, a guarantee. It's not. In fact, I'll tell you this. This is the absolute hardest game in the world. I'll refer to my homie, Tom Dante here. Where's my hardest game in the world? Right here. Okay? Hardest game in the world. Sharpest, fastest, most intelligent, well-informed, stubbornly irrational, and in many cases, unethical minds in the world. You're up against a computer that can react faster than you, the trader who has more experience than you, the fund that has more money than you, insider has more information than you. All these things are against you, but look at this one. The inner voice that will do its best to undo you. The inner voice that tells you, you can't do this. If you tell yourself you can't do it, no, you're right. You are 100% right, and you'll prove me wrong. If you say you can't do it, then you can't. Little voice in your head that doubts, also known as a demon. Yep. Now, look, there are some things that are black and white, that are not possible. But the things that are possible, the only reason they're not possible is because you haven't done them yet. Because that Roger Bannister hasn't gone out there and broken the record yet, and you haven't seen it done. But as soon as he did, and by the way, after John Landy, there was like 7, 8, 9, 10 more people in that same year that all of a sudden busting 4-minute miles. Okay, once the first guy does it, it's like, oh, psychological barrier. Then all of the answer is, the question is just how. Okay, then the question only becomes how. And when you reach that moment in time, when you go, how do I do it? How would I do it? How would I do that? How? Forget everything else. Not that I can't. How do I do it? And then you start practicing and you start executing on it. This is what you're going to be doing in your middle 40 days. You are going to come, you're going to choose from this catalog that we talked about over here on the left. You're going to choose your strategies. You're going to talk to me about it. You're going to start executing in your middle 40 days. When you get to the final 40 days, remember in the middle, I'm teaching you how to lose well. That's another thing that people don't learn how to lose, how to do well is lose, right? Nobody likes to be you've heard of people saying they're a sore loser, right? There are some people who might be good losers that they usually say, hey, they're a good sport or whatever. You know, we're taking to the next level. I want you to become good losers. Today, I got hung up on a few trades today, right? You guys were in the room with us, and you remember, if you guys were, you have a poop? Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey has a poop. Mikey, you want to tell everybody? Say, I have a poop!
I have a poop.
And what do you get when you come over here and tell me you have a poop?
Poop.
And what do you get?
Fruit snack.
And you get fruit snacks when you come and tell me that you have a poop. Except right now while Daddy's doing a video, you need to go tell Mommy that you have a poop and she can take care of you, okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go see Mama.
Okay.
There's a reward to your effort, folks. Even Mikey, okay? He puts in the effort. He didn't have to come and tell me he's got a poop. He could just be sitting in it over there playing Minecraft, you know, and wait till we all smell it and be like, Mikey, do you have... But he's learned that Daddy said, if you come and tell me without me having to ask you, he gets a reward. He gets Mott's real fruit juice, juicy snack things that are actually, by the way, amazing. And they taste amazing, and I like to eat them myself, actually. Can I open it? Mikey, you got to get it changed first. See, now then there's the kid, though, that wants the reward first, right? See, he doesn't want to go through the pain and suffering. Mikey, you need to go change your diaper first before you get your Mott's reward, okay? Before you hit that big fat P&L like Vinny's got, you're not going to get that until you put in the work first. Go change a diaper, right? Get that shpeep out of your pants, out of your head. Do the right thing. Do exactly what I told you to do. The reward is yours. All right. That's your goal as you go forward after video number 6. Press forward, do the strategies, execute the strategies, figure out how. I will give you the tools. I will give you the rules. You have to execute. You have to press the button. You are responsible for you. You are the person who must learn how to lose well. Close it out when it ain't right. Like I was going to earlier today. What was my win rate today? Can I log into that box? No, I'd have to go over there. So we only, oh, you know what? I can reference it though. Today I only pulled, was it 800? 840, but at the close of the day, I was only up like 6. Yeah, I closed out 810 after this little gem right here. Look at that little trade right there, right? It's just a video game, folks. You do not have to overcomplicate this. This is the beauty of our tool sets. All I gotta do is press the button. When? Right there. Where are my gamers at? Where can you hit that dot right there with a crosshair? Where are my gamers at? What's up? I know what's up. It's my red. Can I do a circle? Is it tab? It's tab. Oh! I remember how to do it. Look at that. Bullseye. Okay. Could I pull the trigger right there? Of course I could. I wasn't even looking. I was like, I was playing with my kids or something like that. All of a sudden I hear, I don't even know. Fabella dot, red, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, and I go, oh, and there's a cross. I'm like, hold on, click. Right? All I did was I got, I think it was like 6 contracts. Right? It wasn't heavy. I was like, oh, I can do that. Click. I get into it. Goes down, hits me 10. I'm like, I'll take it right there. 800. Awesome. Right? I went from 600 today. Where was the, I think the, look at this Jack Nard. There's one of those scammers right there. Those scammers you got to look out for. This right here, that's that Adam Webb boy. He's so crazy. Scammer. Where was end of day? Here we go. I was just happy to come away with a green day today. It was tough. 685, right? That's not my usual. It was a tough day. It was FOMC day. This morning I was dealing with my, not dealing with, but I was at my kid's jujitsu class. My daughter's doing some jujitsu. She's gonna, you know, the crazy stuff or whatever. You know, they grapple. I guess they don't hit each other. I'm more of a karate guy myself. I like the no shitsu move. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to fight you. No. Wham! and you smash their nose. That's my favorite jiu-jitsu move, but I call it the no shitsu move because I don't want to take no beep from nobody. You know what I'm saying? All right. Those stories are for another day. How about this? 685. Okay, so we're talking about tough days. I lost well today, folks. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I lost well today. Okay. Where's Doug at? Doug, are you in here? Give us a 1, Doug, if you're in. So Doug was on the mic with me today. Who else was with me today? We had several. Matthias was on the mic with me, and who else was in there? Remo was in there with me. Remo was in there, and what did I do today? So I was there was one trade I got hung up on. Oh, it was a double cross. Okay, I had the double cross. Oh, you know what? I had it in here. You guys want to see this? Okay, double cross. I got a little hung up on. Oh, look at that juicy meat right there. That was my last trade of the day right there. Come on, how easy does that get? Cross, PRZ box. Of course you want to take that. There's Doug. Doug knows what's up. Remember today you were saying you were kind of having a hard time following that. Like that, not my last trade, but it was almost a second to the last trade. It was this one up here. I started getting hung up on, where did I close it out? Okay, was it this one? No, this is where I hit target. Okay, so this one, I did end up hitting the target, but I had to make up for the trade right in front of this, where Els is killing it. She was crushing it today. But where was my mess up? Okay, right here. You see that double cross right there? I should have hit that way harder. And I didn't because I saw the pink line right here, but I had the wrong settings going on. I still had my old setting of 30 because I moved over to that other computer. I'm blaming it on my move, okay? But that setting is supposed to be 15, isn't it? So Doug can attest, and the other people who were in the room today, but Doug was specifically talking to me on the mic, that I needed that setting to 15. So there was not my PRZ. There was also a PRZ right there. So if I got a PRZ plus those, wouldn't I have smashed that? Yes, I would have. Did I not? Why? Because my setting wasn't right. I didn't have a PRZ there, and I hesitated, and I waited until after the pink. I started getting in. I got in right here. I got short right here. Okay, starts coming down. I see this move. I'm like, uh-oh. What'd I say, Doug? I was like, oh, crap. Right? This could easily, because it was BTFD time. What's BTFD? 30 minutes to the close of day. What could happen? Bloop, like this, because what do we got? Long's favorable. So I knew the risk. So what did I do? When this thing started to move up, knowing that it was possible that this thing could go way, way higher, here's my stop right here. It really sucked, okay? I mean, I got stopped out like to the tick right there. It sucked. No biggie. I did end up adding right here. I got short right here, closed out some positions, then I added, got in some more right here. What's up, Mr. Cook? Welcome aboard. And then this position ended up like coming, and I literally joked about how, look at this trade. I took the screenshot. It's like it touched my targets but didn't fill me. I think I got one. I had 10 contracts on this one prior to this entry or to this close. Had 10 contracts and it didn't touch me. Yeah, buy the effing dip. Exactly. That was BTFD. And I thought this thing could rock, but it didn't. We ended up getting exactly what we wanted. Although it did rock it up after this. Watch. So I got mad. Not really mad, but look, here was what I should have entered way up here. I got this bad entry, but look at my awesome exit. Okay, I say awesome because I mean, look, I still lost $500 on it, but it's, you know, that's relative. So just know it's just a few ticks. Okay. This thing moved up like this and didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. If I'm gonna get this drop, I'm expecting a big, you know, king size drop. If this thing goes like this, I know it's BTFD time. It could do this, and I'm not willing to risk that, right? So take a stop out quick, and so what? I got shot in the face. Play it like a video game, right? You're playing the video game, running around, you're about to go steal a flag, and somebody goes, get you, shoot. Get up, respawn, and then take the trade again when it sets up like this, rock that shiz out, and put yourself back into positive territory on the day. Els had too many good trades for me today. She crushed it, right? And then make up for it on your next trade and you know, knock it out and get your trade all the way down to the king line on the next one. No big deal, right? Swing back at the next one. That's all you got to do, right? I'll go ahead and, because we're just having fun with it, I'm going to post my broker statement again. Somebody go and rag AK because he keeps saying, you know, that retard, the omelet boy, just we've wrecked his mind so bad. Like, the guy can't leave it alone. The guy just can't. He can't quit. He doesn't figure it out. He can't figure it out. Now he's desperate. But every day he's out there. Oh no! If Vinny doesn't post a broker statement, then he's a fraud. Well, I said this out there the other day. If you're gonna hold me to that standard, I hold you and every other person to that standard as well. If you find some other guys who are gonna go out there and you're going to wait till 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time for your broker statement every day. Wait for the PDF to show up. Open the PDF. My PDFs can be anywhere from 6 to 40 to sometimes I've had like my biggest one was like 112 pages. Okay. To redact all of your personal information out, which they put on every freaking page. Okay. So you have to put a little black box on all of them so that retards don't dox your family like they did to me and all the other drama that happened with that. And if they know your account number, they can open and close trades for you. You do not want people knowing your account information, people, no matter what they say. They're like, well, Vinny, why are you so scared for people to see your account number? I've already been through this before. You don't want people knowing your credit card number. Same reason. Okay? Well, yeah, I can't buy it. It's not like I can get your money from it. No, but you don't like me, so all you would do is call up the broker, say, hi, this is Vinny. Here's my account number. Can you close all my trades? Thanks, right? You know I've got a trade open because you're in my audio room. You're like, Vinny's got a long on crude. He's up 20 grand on that trade. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call up his broker, and I'm going to have him close the trade. Technically, you could do that. Isn't that shitty? It is. Beep. There goes my swear jar. All right, I owe $100 to the swear jar. All right. I try not to swear in my videos. All right, ding dong, ding dong. I try not to swear at all, actually, believe it or not. I've just been driven to madness through psychopaths who pursue me. That's my excuse anyway. Yeah, this was that frustrating trade right there. But look, stop out well. I stopped out well. I closed out. Remember, I knew this was a possibility. If this, what did I say in the room? I said, if this dot breaks, I'm going to add to this position, didn't I? Yes, I did. It broke. I added to the position. I added 3 contracts. Right? I got up to 9. But I told you guys, it's FOMC. Anything can happen. We're at the bad time of day. We're at BTFD. The thing could go up. I'm like, yeah, here we go. The thing gets so close to my targets and then rips back up the other way. And I went ahead and closed out. Did I have to? No. Here's what dummies do. Okay? You see this right here? Here's what dummies do. Watch. Rather than, you saw my target, right? It was right there. You could just smell it. You could smell the wind. Right? Here comes my targets. They're right there. You smell it. It's so close you can smell it. And then it goes, yoink. Right? Dumb people hold it. You're like, oh, I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to take that loss. No, I don't want to take that loss. I'm just gonna sit here and then what's it doing? I'm gonna move my stop. No. Oh no. Oh, let me add to my position. Oh, let me add to my. This is how you blow out accounts, people. This is what dumb people do. What we teach you to do in the middle 40 days is do what I just did right here, okay? I don't just preach it, folks. I do it, okay? I practice what I preach. I closed out here. I was wrong on the position. Doesn't matter, okay? I get an opportunity to get back in it again. Awesome. You know, it would have been really awesome if I had gotten the actual entry back here, because let me show you guys something. Doug pointed out, he's like, hey, Vinny. Here's why I really got mad at myself, because Doug goes, hey, Vinny, I had a cipher right there. And I'm like, a what? Yeah, you can't. I didn't zoom that very well. Let's do this. Move it over. This is Doug's screenshot. He goes, Vinny, I actually, because I said, dude, I haven't seen a harmonic in a while. He's like, well, man, I had a cipher PRZ right where that double cross was that you were asking about. I'm like, you could have told me that sooner. I'm just kidding. It ain't your fault, Doug. I'm just messing around. It's my fault for not having the right setting. Okay, and he's got the right setting. Look at Doug, right? Because Doug's got a setting of 15 that's proper instead of the 30 that I had, so it wasn't showing this. But that was perfect. Would I have entered in right there? You bet your arse I would have. Would I have needed to sweat that little up move right there then? No, I wouldn't have, right? So, you know, I borked myself on it, but it doesn't matter. I took the loss, and then I end up with a positive day. I'm still up, $800. That's not bad. Not bad. Who doesn't think $800 is not too bad? That's not too bad, huh? I think the average in the United States is, let's see, 200. Alexa, notice 200 a day. Yeah, it's about average dual household income is $200 a day. So 800, it's not too bad.
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. The Billboard 200 is a record chart.
Alexa, stop. All right, she's trying to help me out. That's cool. All right, you guys get the point. You guys liking this? You know, that's it. Tonight, I'm not going to go into details, but here's what you should prepare for. The next series of videos, every one of these is going to be strategy after strategy after strategy after strategy. The video title will tell you everything about it. I'm going to make it searchable. I'm going to make it topic searchable, and those will be available. So you're like, okay, let me find that video on the two-finger salute. Bloop. There's the two-finger salute videos. Where is the one on the cross dot? Got it. Where is the shark back? Retail run. The slide. The Richie. The pushing probe. Plover. Which, oh my word. Can we come up with a new name, please? For the plover. Sorry, Simon. Don't hate me. You know what's wrong with making $800 a day? Nothing. I like that one. I like that one. And we should end on that. Let me see. Where's my cold drop in the hammer button? Oh yeah. All right, folks. Thank you very much for hanging out here with us tonight. You guys rock my socks. Get ready for the next series of videos. I'm going to be dumping them probably 2 or 3 a day in the next few weeks or so. So get ready. I'm also going to be trying to do more of these market replay days. I really didn't get to hit it tonight. I really think you guys should go back to Monday and Tuesday and check out the awesome history of what happened on Monday and Tuesday. And of course today, can I get to the broker statement part? How could I quickly? Oh, look at this. If you guys have not picked up the K55 keyboard, does this not look gorgeous? First of all, not only does it look good and it's gorgeous, the typing on this is something else. It's a different experience typing on this keyboard. You have to experience it. This is the K55. You want this, and then get Curtis's Algo Box color theme that he's got going on there. It's rocked out. Amazing. Let me see if I can find the broker statement from yesterday for those who were all like, how couldn't have made $22.95 yesterday. How many times will I have to hear this over and over? We're coming into video 6. She must have seen my P&L, obviously. Hold on a sec. Yep. Klobuchar likes my P&L. A little bit too much. I was back and forth that day. Look, high watermark yesterday. I was up as much as 37.85. I gave some of it back, right? It's not all moving in positive directions, people. I was back and forth yesterday. It was a little bit tougher. Close out 22.95 on the day. There it is. And let's find that old broker statement. These people are all like, oh, here he is. Here's the turd right here. He looks like Adam Sandler got hit by a bus. That guy. You love the 6 programmable keys? Yeah, extremely helpful to use those. Absolutely. You know, you might even want to use one of those for an alternative to your print screen. You might want to have like a repeat print screen button. That's one of my favorites to have over there. Flowmaster, we're getting close. Where is the broker statement? Oh. Close. Okay, here we're... Look, I was only 68% winners yesterday. Profit factor 2.25. Ka-ching. And where is that? Oh, there's Mikey. Mikey wanted to make a Bumblebee airplane yesterday. So we made a Bumblebee airplane. There it is. Okay, here's my multi-page broker statement we took pictures of, and then we zoomed in to the summary page so I wouldn't have to go and redact all of the pages. Appreciate you guys who were like, hey, it's cool, man. You don't got to redact them all. Let's just get to... Where is our final? Here it is. All right. It's a pain in the butt to redact this stuff so you guys aren't like being like, oh, look at all the other stuff we got here. Look at the size of his account. Look at that size of that penal. There it is. $22.95 on a broker statement. There's the commissions all listed out there. From a broker statement that I got. And again, I waited till whatever time that was last night. It was like 10 o'clock. Those of you guys who are in here with me, what was that time? So like, I think it was like 10. All right, February 18th. There it is. You can go check it out. You guys want to see today's? You know what? I'm going to be watching the Democratic debate here in... Oh, shoot. Is it starting right now? No. 45 minutes, by the way. Go watch the Democratic debate. It's going to be hilarious because old Michael Bloomberg, who is buying his way into the presidential debates and candidacy and all that kind of stuff, he's joining for the first time into the debates, and they are going to suicide him. Oh, my word. It's going to be epic. I'm joking about the suicide thing, people. And suicide's not something to joke about. All right. But, you know, I just saved somebody from that recently. Had them put into the hospital recently to protect themselves. Steven, you can thank me later. Love you, bro. But you should stop touching children. Really. I'm serious. Stephen Mouse, everybody. Convicted child molester and scammer. But yeah, we sent him to the hospital recently because he was saying he was going to hurt himself, and we're like, let's not do that, bro. We love you. All right, so there's my broker statement. You guys who love it, love it and shove it. That's all I got to say about that. You guys know I love a good rhyme and a reason. So during that Democratic debate tonight, I will go ahead and redact my broker statement. I'm sure it should be coming out here in about the next 30 or 45 minutes. I'll be getting today's broker statement, and I'll go and find out how many pages. Actually, we played that joke last night. How many pages do you think today's is going to be? Remember, I only traded a half day. It was FOMC. Didn't trade too much, and we only made $800. So let's play that game. How many pages? Oh, Curtis says 4. All right, we got the first guess. 4-page broker statement. That's a good guess. All right, we'll see. Tune in tonight. Hop into our Discord chat, and I will post today's broker statement with the matching account, whatever. Actually, that was 120 trades. Again, it's not actually 120 trades, so people are like, did he really take 120 trades? Listen, it's just the way that NinjaTrader breaks this out. It like breaks it up into basically contracts. You may as well count that as contracts. Don't get me started on how they do their count thing on that. It is what it is. But yes, we matched that up, and I think actually there was some weird discrepancy. Amp said I had 123 trades, like commission deals, so I almost want to kind of check that and be like, wait a minute, NinjaTrader said I only had 120. What's this 123? Are they jipping me? 3 trades? That's $15. I want my $15 back. I don't know, actually. I don't know what that discrepancy was, actually. Three contracts were missing or paid commissions for, but they didn't show up on NinjaTrader. I don't know. Maybe it was when you know what? My thing did crash a couple times. I don't know. What's up, Micros Trader? Okay, for real this time. What's our time? Did I make it in an hour? Oh, hour and 5 minutes. I'm terrible. All right, folks, I promise the next videos, they're going to be short and sweet and get to the point, but these, digest them. Hope you enjoyed them. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys here tonight. Obviously a little bit too much. That's why I'm probably still talking. All right, folks, for me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and the rest of the gang, let's send out that big H-Town. See ya.
It's kinda. I've got it all, and I'm getting more, but I never fall, beat them all, 'cause you know I'm so humble. I'm so I'm a superstar, I kick down the door, got the money in the bills, and I'm also so humble. I'm so humble. I'm so humble.
Bar none, I am the most humblest. Number 1 at the top of the humble list. My apple crumble is by far the most crumblest, but I act like it tastes bad out of humbleness. The thing about me that's so impressive is how infrequently I mention all of my successes. I poo-poo it when girls say that I should model. My belly's full from all the pride I swallow. I'm the most courteous, biddable, hospitable, reverential, normal a Larry, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I hate compliments, put them in the mortuary. I'm so ordinary that it's truly quite extraordinary.
It's not a competition, but I'm winning. You won't hear me admit it, because I'm so timid and submissive. I treat fat people like they within. Don't simple for the dumbos. I'm so humble.
I'm not your normal definition of a rock star. I don't complain when my private jet is subpar. Your mom's old, but I'll ask if she's your sister. People say I'm charming, but I beg to differ. I feel more humble than Dikembe Mutombo after a stumble left him covered in a big pot of gumbo. I guess in a way being gracious is my weakness. People say I'm so unpretentious for a genius.
I've got it all, and I'm getting more, but I never fall, beat them all, cause you know I'm so humble.
I say that with no ego. It's just good manners.
You see, I'm a 10, but I'm a native best. Who says you're not me, cause I'm so humble.
Mama raised me right.
I'm so humble. I'm so humble. Watch out! Watch out!